everyone, and welcome to Reader's Workshop. We have been doing some wonderful work with our nonfiction books. And readers, you are working hard at using all that you know to read harder and longer words. But these words, they take a lot of muscles to get through. So now we can't let those words stop us. After we solve them, we do the hard work of solving them. We have to figure out what they mean to get even smarter. We can't just solve that word and not think about what it means. So today, I want to teach you that when readers run into a new word, they don't ignore those words. No way. Nor do they let those words stop them from reading and learning about their topic. They say the word the best they can, and then they really think about what that word means. Maybe they study the picture or the diagram, or maybe they look at the text around it to figure out what that new word means. So are you all ready to help me do some work in one of my books today about a doctor? Let's check it out. Here we go. So I have this book I've been reading about a doctor, and I'm learning lots of interesting things about how doctors keep us healthy. So here is how this page goes. If you break a bone, the doctor puts on Now, before I even think about reading this word, I covered it up on purpose. I want us to look at what the doctor is putting on the little girl's arm. It's white. It's kind of long. It wraps around her finger. It looks like some sort of bandage. Let's see what that word is. If you break a bone, the doctor puts on a cast. A cast must be some sort of bandage or wrap that keeps our arm safe if we break a bone. Let's finish this sentence. If you break a bone, the doctor puts on a cast until the bone. What do you think that cast is going to help the bone do? Why do you think someone might have to wear a cast for a while? And some of you may know this because some of you might have had one before. Let's look and see what that word says. If you break a bone, the doctor puts on a cast until the bone heals. Ooh, that's a tricky word. Do you think they're talking about the heels on the back of our feet? No, that wouldn't make sense. If you break a bone, the doctor puts on a cast until the bone heals. So someone has to wear that cast until the bone heals. What do you think the word heals means in this sentence? You're right. I bet they wear that cast until the bone gets better. The cast helps the bone heal or get better. Do you see how I didn't skip over the word cast or the word heals? I really studied it and I want to know what it means so I can get even smarter about learning about a doctor and how the doctor is helping this little girl. So I want you to be sure today that you use tools like diagrams. Sometimes those diagrams have labels and they help you as you read. They help you think about what that new word might mean. Okay, so remember those diagrams or those drawings in our book that show how something works or how an animal, the parts of an animal maybe, like in some of our monkey books or our shark books or polar bears. And a label names the parts of that diagram or what the image is trying to tell us or show us. So make sure that you don't skip those parts of your book because they can help you figure out what the word means. Okay. So as you're reading today, I want you to check to see what new words you can be thinking to learn more about. Don't ignore those new words. Remember all of your good reading habits. Check the picture, look at all the parts of the word, get a running start, check it, and do a double check. That's really important in nonfiction. Try it two ways sometimes. Crash the parts together. Do a slow check. And what we learned today, say the word the best you can, but don't forget to think about what it means. Boys and girls, see what new words you can learn today from your nonfiction books. Find a word that's really tricky and study it and think about what it means. And use your diagrams and your labels and the pictures in your book to help you. Okay, work hard and find new words. Get super smart.